Hi everybody, it's Natalie coming to live. Wait for some people to get on here. How's everybody doing? Good morning. It's really early, I know. I wonder if we could change the lighting on this thing. Oh, there we go. Hi, that's brighter. My crazy hair after I work out very hard. Let's invite some people this morning. So I guess I'm 5 for 5 right now with a Spirit and Coffee morning stuff. And let's get going. Okay. So tell me, you guys sleeping? You guys, what you guys doing? It's Friday. Fun day. Well, let's see. Okay, well, doesn't look like, hey, Nicole. Oh, I see someone's on here. So Spirit and Coffee. So you guys, this is like 5 for 5, right? So I started this, I think, on Monday, and so now I'm on here again. And I hope that you guys stay on here. I know that you guys are busy, you got stuff going on, but some really good nuggets to get you going for the day. You can consider it like going to resetting your soul, or setting your soul an intention for the day, and really driving what it is that you want to create for your day and in the morning. And so I'd say that, you know, when you get on these things, set an intention for yourself. What is it that you're wanting to experience in this beautiful, lovely day? I'm always, hey Sasha, committed to experiencing love and connection, and you know, just spreading the love for people. So again, today, you guys, coffee. So cheers. I got my coffee. Hope you guys got yours. Every morning, just gonna take a little sip like that for you guys. Actually, that's really good. Sometimes your coffee, if you notice, sometimes it just tastes a little better than other days. Kind of weird. Stay hydrated. Those are my 2 messages before we get started, because coffee can dehydrate. I want to make sure that we're staying hydrated. Okay, and then I use my water bottle to keep the phone up. But you guys, the next section in this book, again, if you guys ever want to know what I'm reading, I do love to read. And so I'm reading this book. I've been reading it for quite some time, actually. And it's because there's a lot of very good content in here, and it's very dense. And so you guys, it gets some time to get through it, because you're having to go through over and over. So we're going to get right into it. So passion is the next section. Passion. So you guys, the passion of the Christ, right? You guys hear about this all the time. What is passion? And so I'm going to tell you what it says, give you my interpretation, and you guys please share, give hearts, give thumbs up, give ones if you agree. Engage. That's what this is about. Live videos are about engagement, right? So the audience really engaging with me, and and so we can engage with each other. So go ahead and feel free to like put stuff up here. I'll read, I'll respond, all that good stuff. Okay. So passion is the force behind the evolutionary shift into the new human being. For passion is love put into action. Okay. Action. So passion is love put into action. So what does that mean? Well, action, there has to be some type of action for things to happen. And here's why I don't necessarily agree with some of these books that come out when they're like, oh, manifest your dreams, do a vision board. Okay, there's nothing wrong with the vision board, you guys. It's totally necessary. I do vision boards. I set goals and all that stuff. However, people think that if they sit down and meditate on it and look at it, that something's going to happen. No, there has to be some action towards that goal. Okay. So that's passion. You're using the drive, the internal essence, the inner core of your being, sorry, my boobs are, okay. So your inner core of your being, you're driving that energy up through your chakra system. That's the passion, the fire that comes out, right? That pushes you forward, propels you forward, okay? Passion is life, identifying with the essential basic spark, okay? That's the spark that I was telling you about in the lower chakras, which would be, it's red, right? And it's the base of everything. So, okay, so I'm going to be competing, right, in a fitness competition. And the first thing they tell you is to build your base. When you're building a home, you build your foundation. 4, right? The number 4 is foundational. It's the emperor. It builds the base for what you want to build up to, okay? So you need a base, and that's the spark, okay? So you're building your base, okay? So passion is life, identify with essential basic spark. The will to live, which is the will to share, okay? To create, the beginning of life itself. Okay, so again, it's about, they said it's the will to live, the will to share. So you have to want to live, right? If you're going to like move your passions forward, right? The will to live, the will to want to be alive, to create something, right? So we go out and we're creators. That's what we do. We create things, right? We change things from one form to another. The passion is when we seize life, when we want to be here and to be who we truly are. So who are you truly? So I'll ask you that question. It's a pretty deep question for the morning. But who are you? So if you don't know who you are, and you have trouble with this question, contact me. Good morning, Natalie. Cheers. What's the book called? The Spiritual Blueprint. Thanks for sharing positive morning vibes. Oh, thanks, Sasha. It's called The Christ Blueprint. And it's 13 keys to Christ consciousness. Yeah. And it's an amazing book. Good morning, Lorraine. How are you? So again, passion is when we seize life, when we want to be here and to be who we truly are. So if you don't know who you are, contact me. I can support you in finding out who you are, right? Who are you? That's a big, huge question, right? I know who I am, but it changes in every moment. And I was actually looking up quotes from Alice in Wonderland yesterday, and there's a quote where it says that she knew who she was in the morning, but it changed, as time went on. She changed like 10 times already. And maybe they were talking about form and stuff, but really our vessel kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? It cycles different archetypes through us. So different energies will come up. We'll feel different ways at different times, okay? To be God means we become who we are in our own unique way, okay? So to be God means that we become who we are in our own unique way. For God wants us to be individual aspects of one, okay? For that is how we can fully enjoy God, who God is. Enjoy what God is, sorry. So again, we're individual people, like we're individual vessels, but we're part of the one. And that's the key, is to remember that we are all interconnected, but we all have our own individual unique styles that we can engage with. And if we look at that and we understand that internally about ourselves, that we are unique and we have something to offer, we're a gift to the world. You're a gift, right? Everybody's watching. People who aren't watching this are a gift to the world. And so so themselves, you, me, we get to look at ourselves internally and say, what is our unique, what do we bring to the table that's unique? Because we have something unique to give. But we're all part of each other. So then we got to have that compassion and loving kindness for each other, okay? This passion is a will to being, a will to share being, okay? And that's the big key right here, is to share your beingness, who you be, okay? Not what you are, but who you be. Okay, that's ontology. So I'm an ontological coach. Support people in ways of being. How do you be? It's be, do, have, not. Have, do, be. Okay. Let's see. It is the action that springs from the deep core of our hearts. Okay. From where hidden goodness arises to show itself in our actions. Sharing its joy with others in its dynamic manner. Okay, So it's the action. So if you hear it again, passion is action, right? Passion is action. There's some sort of drive, some sort of momentum that happens when you have this passion, and it comes out. And so, like, we think about it, when you're doing something that you truly love, right? I don't know what you guys truly love. I love to dance and I love to sing. And I'm very passionate. And trust me, there's a lot of action when I do that. So the action is the dancing. The action is the singing. Okay. There's other things that I love. And so you guys got to look at what you love. And if you're passionate, you're going to drive some kind of energy forward with that passion, right? So, again, and I love working out, right? So that's I'm putting action behind that. I mean, I absolutely love it. Like, it's just euphoric for me. And so I push as hard as I can push, right, when I go. But that's not the case for everybody, but that's okay. You guys have your own personal passions. I'm gonna take a drink of some coffee. Okay, let's see. And they said it says, and it's sharing joy with others. So you're wanting to spread that joy. So I'll just go into the little bit of, like, when I dance. Lorraine knows, I don't know if Lorraine's still on here, but she knows that when I dance with passion and joy. And I want everybody to engage in that. So I share the joy with everybody, right? And sometimes people will come up to me if I'm out dancing or whatnot. I'd be like, you just seem like you're so happy, or the energy that you have. And then it gives them permission to engage in that joy. It opens up the space for them to be able to enjoy. So let's talk about opening the space, okay? Okay, so we give permission. I want to just talk about this for a minute. And I'll probably close with this, but we give permission for others when we ourselves take on an energy. Okay, we give that permission to other people. So what am I saying? So, like, for instance, I'll just continue with the dancing. Okay, so when I'm dancing, let's say I go, my friend's a DJ, right? And he's like, come. So I go and I hang out. When I go, I bless the dance floor before everybody gets there. And then when people come, I'm the first one on the dance floor. And I'm out there and I don't even care. I don't care how I look. I don't care what people think. I know people have laughed at me before. I don't care. Why? Because that's my internal soul expressing itself. It's my soul in action. It's my passion in action. Then what happens is then people will then start to feel like, oh, well, if she could do it, so can I. And then before you know it, you have people starting to come in and they start to feel the joy and the happiness because that's what I'm bringing. And that's also setting the context for a space. So we set the context for things, right? We set the context for a space. And what I mean by that is we occupy a space, and our energy field has a space that it occupies, right? I don't know who just got on here, but good morning. And so our energy field, the vibrational pieces of our energy, right? It's vibrating out, right? Our heart vibrates out. So whatever's coming out occupies the space and everybody can feel it, right? That's the energy piece. So again, we have the power to change the way people engage, the way people feel, right? Have you noticed when you're happy, people are like, oh, and then or if you're angry, they're like, whoa, they can feel the energy vibrations, right? That we've talked about before, or I've talked about. And so again, you feel the space and you give the space permission for that energy to exist. You give that space permission for that energy to exist. So right now, I think we're in the need of vulnerability, right? That's a feminine principle. And most people are afraid of that vulnerability, right? Because think about what vulnerability means to you, okay? But if your passion, if your divine will is to release that vulnerability, then release it. And what you do is you give permission for others to release it. Okay? Again, you guys, this stuff, it just goes on and on. I'm telling you, it's like the rabbit hole. I'm like Alice down the rabbit hole. I just realized. So again, passion. I'll do these quotes. I'm trying to keep up with this Facebook stuff because I'm not doing trainings right now. And eventually I'm going to do trainings. And I'd love for you guys to join my trainings. Because in those trainings, I will be going over practices and principles. And there's going to be experiential training. So you guys will experience things that are amazing. You will come out of there like the butterfly, right? Out of the cocoon into wholeness. And so that is my commitment to you guys. So I'm working on that, amongst a ton of other things that I do, because I'm like on the go all the time. But I'm trying to do these morning things to communicate with you guys. So please, you guys, share this with people. Share it. Go to my Nisha page, like Nisha. Nisha means night, and whole world. And so Nisha, I eventually want to build that up so that I can do these on here. But again, this energy needs to come out. And so I'm communicating it to you guys. And hopefully, you guys will get the book, read it yourself, and find out what your interpretation is. Because I'd love to hear what your interpretation is. And if you guys have questions, please reach out. If you don't understand some of the stuff I say, because sometimes I say stuff and I'm like, maybe they don't even know what I'm saying. And that's okay, because that's fine. But reach out to me, and then we can work through it. And I think the big thing for today is that passion means action. So if you're passionate about something, take action. Go out there and make it a beautiful day. It's Friday. Hey, Adan. It's Friday, and there's tons of stuff coming up. So go out there and have your passion. And Adan, you hit the end of this, but go back and listen, because there's some good stuff about passion. And then I'm going to go ahead and post a quote. That way we remind you of the passion, okay? So I hope that I get more people on here later. It looks like people coming in and out, dropping in and out. Might be too heavy for them. I'm not sure. For the morning time. However, I'm committed to you guys. I'm committed to expressing my love for you. I'm committed to giving you a hug if I see you. I'm committed to dancing with you. That's my passion. Hey, Baldonado. Well, you're on here. We're talking about passion. Passion in action. That passion, in order for you, well, when you're passionate, there's some action behind it. And so I read in the Christ Blueprint what they say about passion. And it's allowing people to enjoy your joy, or experience your joy and your internal essence, right, of joy. And so I was talking about dancing, and since you're the wonderful DJ that I was talking about, I told him that my passion is dancing, and you know that, right? Firsthand. And so that's what I'm going to be doing this weekend. I'm going to go dance, because I haven't done it in a long time, and sing. And there you go, and let it all out. And with that, I set the context for others and give them permission to engage. So there is that. Hey, Irene, you just caught the end of this. Darn it. But go back and listen, Irene, because there's some pretty good stuff on the Christ Blueprint that I read about passion. So to repeat myself. Yay, dancing. I know, I'm so excited about the dancing part. It's so awesome. And you guys, I have some passion about getting healthy and keeping my changing my body. And you guys, it is transforming. So I can do a little update this weekend on my competition journey, what I've been up to, and how it's coming along. But if you can transform your body, you can transform anything. And it starts with your mind. So I'd say go out there and really transform, learn how to become an alchemist, right? That word is like, I could never use it enough, right? Alchemy it's the most important thing we have in terms of our spirit, because it allows us to change the energy into something that's meaningful, something that we can use, right? Something that we can drive forward with our passion, something that we can use to create and manifest in the physical world. So I never get tired of the word alchemy, spiritual alchemy. And you guys, we are gold. We are light. We are beautiful. You are beautiful. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. I love you. Love you so much. I love you all. So again, you guys have a fabulous day. Remember, passion is action. I'll leave a quote on here. And cheers to you. Hopefully you're drinking your coffee. I can't wait to dance this weekend. Okay. I love you guys. Mean it. Just a little shot. No, I don't know. You can't see my muscles. I'll take a picture of my muscles. Okay. Love you. Bye.